What is happening, everybody? I am back with another reaction, and I'll be reacting to Bohemian Rhapsody. I think this is trailer 2. I want to say. Hold on a second. Yeah, this is trailer number 2. And I can't remember this guy's name. He's on was it Mr. Robot? I'm gonna say iRobot. But the first trailer was pretty good. I have no idea what this trailer will be. I like the first trailer a lot, mainly because it had they was going through the songs, and I am a big Queen fan. First heard Queen. I used to watch that old Highlander TV show. Plus, I saw the Highlander movie. But anyone who knows Highlander knows the theme song is sung by Queen. And here we are, we're the princes of the universe. Like it's like it gets you, give me hype. I run to that music. Let's get to this trailer. Hopefully it's good. And here we go.
Is this for real life?
Is this just fantasy?
Is this just fantasy?
Caught in a landslide,
No
escape from reality. That mustache is kind of fake.
I enjoyed the show. I write songs.
Our lead singer just quit.
Then you'll need someone new.
I love the way you move on stage. The whole room belongs to you. Don't you see what you could be?
No one will play us on the radio.
We need to get experimental.
See ya, little Galileo, Galileo, Galileo.
One more. How many more Galileos do you want? Roger, there's only room in this band for one hysterical queen.
Mark these words. No one will play Queen.
Mamma mia, mamma
Fortune
mia.
favours the bold.
I'm sorry, that song gets me hyped.
What more do you need to know? I make music.
I want to give the audience a song that they can perform.
What's the lyric?
Ready, Freddie?
Let's do it.
Bicycle.
You need to slow down, Fred.
I just need a bit of time.
What if I don't have time?
No time for losers. He even got that walk. Like Mercury.
You're a legend, Fred.
We're all legends.
Of the world. He has some phenomenal range. Like Freddie Mercury had phenomenal range in his voice. I would say he's on probably a lot of people's top. I would say top. Well, I say a lot of people's top 5. Well, probably most people's. Was a lot of people's top 5, most people's top 10. I'll say that. As far as like greatest singers of all time, it's Freddie Mercury was almost every song of his I like. But that was a good trail. Like it was very reminiscent of the first one, because the music is the main thing they need to hook people with. And of course, it's gonna be played throughout. I remember I read like quite a few comments from people on Instagram and Facebook. I mean, YouTube, about how, oh, I don't want they're milking the songs too much. They just try to lure people in. I was like, that's how you lure a bunch of people in. Like, look at Guardians of the Galaxy. How many people are lured in just off the soundtrack by itself? Like, cause people like, we don't know what the hell Guardians of the Galaxy. Like, most people ain't even read those comic books. I think I read one of those comic books and I thought it was trash. But that was just me. And they just said, we need something to hook people. What are people in love with right now? Like 80s shit. Like even the horrible 80s stuff. Like people want that. And they put all that 80s music in that shit. And people like, oh, I love the sound. Even though it's like people that, like, it's not some unique soundtrack. Like these songs have been out for years. It's not like somebody, like all these songs are unique or brand new, you know, something like that. They've been out for years. They just you never heard of, so the you is new, I guess. But like people, oh, these soundtracks, the best soundtrack. I'm like, it's just a combination of a bunch of songs. Like, I guess all those infomercials that sell, that usually sell those, they like have a bunch of different artists on they sell like love ballads of the 80s or shit like that. I guess those are the greatest albums of all time or CDs or whatever, because they just a combination of the greatest songs of that time period or that decade. Anyway, that looks good. I would like to see that. I very much like biopics, and I always like the biopics when they actually I got fucking talk. They dive into. I just say dive. I was trying to say it, but I can't. My mouth won't form the word. But they dive into the real story of the person. Like, I like Get On Up. Well, I actually dove into, you know, James Brown's, you know, personal issues, rather than just showing, oh, we just want to see the good side and this person was an angel. And I like, no, like, nobody's an angel. Everybody got something they like. I mean, it's different weights to it. Like somebody might have fucked over a bunch of people in a pyramid scheme, and people might call people to commit suicide. This person, you know, used to steal his neighbor's newspaper. You know, it's levels to that shit. But I always like when they talked about the actual issues that people like. I liked it was a TV movie about the Temptations, and they dive deep into the issues they had with one another, with I'm forgetting the guy's name, David Ruffin. Like, well, a lot of people know that David Ruffin, he started getting a big hit, like, I'm the Temptations and I'm all this and y'all ain't nothing, y'all can't do nothing without me. Then they kicked his ass out, and technically he went sober. He left, and they kind of kicked him out at the same time, because he was leaving. They like, you could leave or we could kick you out, basically, and he just left. And, you know, he went solo, and then they got why am I forgetting this man's name? I met him in St. Louis once with my dad. The next lead singer, why I'm forgetting his name. I know I'm gonna remember after this. I'm gonna be pissed off that I couldn't remember it now, and I can remember it later. I remember David River. Like, why? Like, fuck it. But the next lead, the one who sung "Papa Was a Rolling Stone" with them and stuff like that. But I always liked when they dive in deep into these issues. They did with Little Richard too. They got Leon played Little Richard, and I think he did a good job, especially the mannerisms. And they didn't really dive into really his homosexuality, which was interesting. Cause it was like he was just having sex with a bunch of women. But then I was like, whoa. I was like, maybe he was bi. I'm not sure. He was just very flamboyant, but I don't know. maybe they just went with something. They're like, well, let's not go too overboard with homosexuality. We want people to watch this because it's a TV movie, and that might make some people uncomfortable. But it looked great. Can't wait to see it. Thank you, everybody, for watching. I hope you have a peaceful day, productive day, and I'll see you on Monday. Peace.